Hey dude, I just got back from your bathroom and I've noticed you could use some caulking.
Caulking?
Caulking, you know, the stuff that goes around the tub and sink.
Caulking?
Yes, caulking. You could use some.
Caulking?
Properly applied, it could protect from any sort of water damage and can be mold or mildew resistant. I'd like to show you a little bit about caulking applications and procedures. You'll need a utility knife. You'll need a caulking gun. And you'll need the different types of caulking that are required. For example, this is silicone caulking, which is 100% waterproof. You'll need this around your sinks, your toilet bases, and your showers. And this is acrylic latex caulking. This is more used for baseboards and around finishing areas. First, take your caulking gun, and you notice it has a rod that you can pull back. So you take your caulking and put it into your caulking gun, and it's going to sit kind of loose. Take the trigger and press it a few times to make sure the plunger is sitting in the proper area. Next, what you'll do is you'll take your utility knife. What you want to do is you want to cut off just a hole big enough for the caulking to come out. You don't want to cut 90 degrees. You want to go about a 45 degree, and you cut it on an angle because you're typically using the caulking gun on an angle. So it allows for the bead to come out nicer and gives you a better finish. And as you can see, this caulking has a little bit of mold on it. So what you want to do is take your knife and you want to run it as shallow as you can to the caulking, and you run your knife along. And then you also want to score the top if you can. But once you're done that, you can take the caulking out. Once you have that all cleaned up, now we can proceed with the caulking. What we're going to do is take the caulking and we're just going to apply pressure, not so much pressure, but enough to give you a nice bead. Because what you're going to do after you have the caulking in place is you're going to tool it. And by tooling it, all that really means is you're taking your finger, you're making it a little bit wet, and then you're going to take your fingertip, and then you're going to press it into place, and you're going to move your finger all along to create a nice finish. Once you're done your caulking, you can actually take it out if you don't like it. Sometimes you may have put too much in, and you feel like you need to redo it. All you need to do with acrylic latex caulking is take your finger and just try to scoop it out. This comes off quickly with a paper towel. A sink uses a different type of caulking called silicone. Silicone is 100% waterproof. We want to make sure we use this caulking around high water areas such as sinks or toilets or showers. You're going to run your knife with a sharp blade all along the base, and then you're going to peel it out. Some caulking requires you to poke a hole in it because it's sealed. Some caulking guns have these little metal rods on them. You're going to take the rod or a nail and you're going to insert it and you're going to poke a hole. And then once that's done, you can load your caulking gun. Silicone doesn't wash off with water. So what we're going to do actually is take your dish soap that you should have in your kitchen, and we're going to mix it up with a little tiny bit of water. The dish soap is going to help your skin not to stick to the silicone and also allow you to run a nice bead of caulking along the sink. You want to make sure you have a piece of paper towel nearby. It's just nice to put the caulking gun on the piece of paper towel when you're not using it. Otherwise it's going to get all over the place. So what we're going to do now is take our caulking gun. And what we're going to do is we're going to run a bead of caulking. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this water and we're going to tool the silicone into place. You may be getting lots of silicone on your fingers. That's okay, because we're going to take the paper towel and we're going to put it on there, and you're just going to keep on going. So now we're done. I'm happy with my job, and I'm going to wait about 24 hours for it to dry. Once it dries, I'd like to paint it. And you can paint acrylic latex. It's that simple. I would take the same color and I'd paint this whole wall. I'd cut in down here and it would all blend in nicely. Just remember, just because you're deadly doesn't mean your house has to be. Hey dude, I just finished up in your bathroom. I've noticed you can use some caulking. So look at me like that.
Okay, just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
I noticed you could use.
No, keep it rolling, but you're going back down.